very sharp word, because it's 5 to 7, right? Of the Frierdiker Rebbe, quoted by the Zalman Duchman, who said as follows. Once the Rebbe said, the Frierdiker Rebbe in a Maim in Leningrad, is in the 20s, quote, he's a Baltaiva and wants to satisfy all of his desires, but feels uncomfortable about it. So he says that he doesn't believe. And the quote, there's two levels to this. First of all, as you know, overtly, it's a criticism. So it's a criticism about Baltaiva. And you're just masking it with, so you're basically dishonest. This whole thing is not intellectual protest, and it's not rooted in any doubts, which would make you sincere. You're Pasha Baltaiva. And wants to satisfy all his desires. I want to do what I want to do. And therefore, he's uncomfortable, so he disguises it in so-called doubts, or more than that, he doesn't believe. He says, Apokritus. But members say, that's on one level. Deep level, it's a compliment. It's a big compliment. Why is he uncomfortable? Why is he uncomfortable? Why does he have to disguise it? The fact that he's uncomfortable is because he feels his neshama, and therefore has the need to be able to justify his behavior. Adarab. So that's why there's hope. It would be much more difficult if a person says, I do believe in it. Yeah, it's all true, it makes sense, and there was no questions at all. And then just in doubt, that's much more difficult challenge. But here the person is saying, I don't believe in that. Oh, well, this is why Chassidus says the Rosh is placed, one of the answers, the Rosh is placed next to the Chacham. The famous Shaila should be at the end. Because he's the closest to them, because he has a question and he's arguing, Lachem, you, not me, I don't believe in this. But you have the whole discussion. Let live, you don't believe it, fine, so just do your thing. What's the Lachem? He's antagonistic. And he has Shilas, you, not me, I don't subscribe to this. But the whole discussion is moot. The fact that he's angry, the fact he's got a question, because it's stirring in him. Therefore, he's the closest to the Chacham. He's the easiest, quote unquote, to touch. The Tam, who is just polite, is more difficult. And it's the Shin Day Elisha that has just no questions at all. Just not interested, do what you want, do believe, don't believe, the whole question is not there. He's the most difficult to reach. And of course, on the other hand, the Rebbe Rashab, the Pnimius is, of course, the opposite. The one has no questions, that's where the Pshitus is, beyond questions. He's the highest. Okay, everything is so multi-layered, etc. We have to know about ourselves also. I mean, this is, where's the protest, the kashas come from? On the contrary. The famous story with the Tzemach Tzedek, the Chassid said to him, he came here, Sveikis in Amunah. It's Sveikis in Amunah. So Tzemach said to him, so what do you care? He says, Rebbe, I'm a Yid. It's okay. And you heard that it's okay. It bothers you to have Sveikis? Then you're okay, but discussion is over. What does it bother you? He was aghast. Rebbe, I'm a Jew. I have doubts. He says, okay. Bist all right. Yeah, okay, you don't have to come to me. That itself is a deep expression of faith. It bothers him that he doesn't believe. It's even deeper. Because it's much atzmistic thing. In Seichel, he has all these kashas, but it still bothers him. Why? Because in a deeper place in his neshama, can't make peace with these questions and the fact that they lead to where they lead. That's a deeper expression of the neshama. Okay, you have a wonderful day, and Yishakayach again, Sid. Good morning, and Yishakayach.